All right, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. Yahweh Shema Shai Barakatham. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises that's due to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakadash. Next double honors to the elder bishops, elder apostles, and the men on down at GMS that do rule well. Shalom to you, beloved Akim, Wa Akwaf. Okay, I want to go ahead and do a quick response. Nothing too long, just a quick hitter, short and sweet response to the Elder Manatazak Ba video. He did a response to somebody who asked him a question, or just a question in general. Why is Hebrew Israelites so angry? Okay, and there's just so many reasons why we can go into us being angry righteously, a righteous anger. And not all Israelites is angry every day, all day long, but if there are brothers that is angry, they have legitimate reasons to be angry. For one, we living in a wicked society amongst wicked people. Two, we are the most oppressed people on the face of the planet. The quote unquote black man is the primary target on the earth. Okay, especially the quote unquote black American. Okay, we've been literally oppressed for just centuries, decades, and it's not even rocket science. So it's vexed, and we're just vexed. We're vexed in the spirit, especially when you have a knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. His question was like, why is the enlightened people so angry? Well, because when you increase your knowledge, you increase your sorrow. As it is written. When you have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, okay, and you can see, and you're not in the matrix, okay, you can see how upside down the world is. You can see how upside down society is. Okay, we living in a country, okay, where that was stolen from people, okay, and we were stolen and brought over here. So we living in a stolen land. We living in a stolen land, okay, that was built by stolen people, okay, and people everywhere walk around as if it was like none of this even happened, okay, and then it's just so many reasons to why the brothers may be angry righteously, okay, and it all boils down to the more knowledge you have, the more you increase your sorrow, man. Okay, it's not even rocket science at this point. The more you increase your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, the more you increase your sorrow. And when you increase your sorrow, some anger may come with that. It's just that's just obvious. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab some scriptures because I don't want to rant on. I'm gonna just go ahead and grab some scriptures out of Maratazah. This lesson be edifying and exhortating, okay, to the hopeful elect. All right, this is the book of Baruch 3:8, and it reads, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity." So yes, the so-called Black Americans, Native Americans are still held captive, okay? So we don't have any power here. We don't have no say-so here at all, okay, about anything. We can barely have say-so over our own households, man, because the oppressor, the devil, Esau, Edom, oppressive of man and his heritage and the man in his household, okay? Continuing on. "Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and do be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God, Yahweh." So there you go, man. We are literally suffering through the iniquities that our ancestors, our forefathers had sinned against the Lord. We're literally suffering from that. Now our ancestors coming back if you can receive it, okay? And that's only if you can receive it. But yeah, we are yet this day in the land of our captivity. We are still in captivity, and that right there can make a righteous man mad. The scriptures say that oppression makes a wise man mad. Okay, so if you're still in the matrix, if you're still walking around here not knowing what the hell is going on, yeah, you're gonna be living happy-go-lucky every single day because you're blinded. You're not aware of what's going on the earth. Okay, we're vexed. We walk out the house, we see our women just trashed. Okay, wearing red, blue, green, blonde hair. Okay, we living in a society where degenerate behavior is exalted. Okay, the women is out of order. Okay, men is effeminate. Okay, men is soft, punk, and just effeminate. Okay, and we're just living in a society where everything is backwards. Okay, bad behavior is celebrated. Okay, degenerate behavior is exalted. Okay, and righteous people, that'll make them angry. Okay, because you have to live amongst it and live around these people. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Let's just grab a few more. So again, I don't want to make this one too long. Let's just go ahead and grab a few more scriptures here, okay? And once again, I don't want this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect, all right? Let me go ahead. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28, all right? And 66, and it reads, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. And that's the Israelites every single day. The so-called Black Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics, okay? We don't have no assurance on our life. We could walk out the house, have a good day, and then it's not a guarantee we're going to make it back. That's part of that. We know it goes back to the curses, okay? But there is not a guarantee. Look, we have to worry about if we're going to get snatched up by ICE. We have to worry about if we're going to get snatched up by the police. If we run a stop sign, we do anything slightly wrong, that could be our life, okay? Just like that, okay? So we don't have no assurance. So we see our people getting slayed down day in and day out. There's nothing we really can do about it, okay? We don't get no fair shake in the judicial system, okay? So that can make it rise. That can make people angry, okay? That can make anybody angry, okay? Even if you're not in the truth or anything like that, that can make you angry, okay? So yeah, it's just so many reasons that why some brothers may be walking around angry, man. And we all have those moments where we're vexed and upset, okay? Because the more you understand these scriptures and you walk out and you see these scriptures playing out in real time, in real life, that can make you angry. That can make you vexed. That can make you not just uneasy in the spirit, you know? It can vex you, okay? Now, let's go ahead and grab this. This is the book of Isaiah 3 and 12, and it reads, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. And the rest reads on, but I'll leave it there. Yeah, we live in a matriarchal society, man. We live in a matriarchal society. Our women have been weaponized against us. Our women and our children have been weaponized against us in this society, man. We can't really fully enjoy our children like that. I don't, if you can enjoy your children and you can watch them grow up and you can have a form of authority over their life and a form of influence in their life, then call halal Yahweh Shem Al Shai. But for the most part, this is what's happening. We go to our job sites, man, especially for people who are in the corporate world, man, most likely a woman is going to be telling you what the hell to do. A woman is going to be ruling over you, okay? A woman is going to have power and authority over your life. That's out of order, okay? We live in a society where things is just backwards. Things is ass backwards. Everything is upside down. And this is why some brothers may be angry, man, okay? Now, let's go back to Deuteronomy and grab something else out of there, all right? Let's go here. Let me go here. Salakia, bear with me. All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 48, and it reads, there shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. So there you go, man. We have to go to our enemies for the want of all things, man. We want food, we got to go to their grocery stores. We want a license, we got to go get it approved by them. If we want just water, we have to go to them for the want of all things, man. We have to go shop at their grocery stores. We have to go shop at their food stores, their clothing stores, just everything that we need, man. We have to go to our enemies, okay, for it. Okay, for the most part, yeah, this is just what's happening, man. So, yeah, that can make somebody angry, man. That can make brothers angry, okay, having to keep going into the bodegas and see either Elamites or Ishmaelites, okay, speaking language that you have no idea what they're saying. They could be literally dogging you out, talking shit about you, and you have no idea what they're saying unless you're studying their languages, okay, or anything like that. For the most part, ain't nobody doing all that, okay? So we have to go to our enemies for the one of all things, man. That can vex you, okay? You have to constantly go to places where heathens, okay, right in your neighborhoods where heathens have all the establishments. That is vexing within itself, period, okay? I mean, it's just so many different things, man. I don't want to continue to rant. Let's just continue to grab some more, okay? Because, man, that was a stupid question. That was really like a remedial, retarded question, man. Because how could you not be? The fact that you even asked that question is vexing. Okay, okay. We literally been oppressed for just so long at this point, and And the fact that, like the beloved Elder Manatazak Ba said, the fact that you think that we are not oppressed is vexing. Okay? Now, let's go here. This is the Zechariah. What do I want out of Zechariah? Salakia family. Thought I had this one queued up, but it seems as if I don't. So let me just grab it. All right, it's the book of Zechariah 11:5, and it reads, "Who oppressors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not." So that can make you upset, man. Again, I said it earlier. We see our people get slayed down left and right, day in and day out, lynched, hanged, shot down in the damn streets. And guess what? We don't get no justice for our people getting bloodsheds, getting shed in the streets day in and day out, every single day. Okay, and we just see this happening. That can vex you. That can make you angry. That can make you upset. Okay, if you see your kinsmen, your people, your brothers and sisters, even if they're not in the truth, get slayed down unjustly, okay, and their oppressors pretty much, for the most part, get away with it, for the most part, that can make you angry, man, okay? It's just that simple. I don't know how that wouldn't make you angry if you, okay, like even if they wicked, even if they not in the truth, to see that is vexing, because even if they wicked, they're still our people at the end of the day, man, okay? And they look like me, they look like you, okay, they may be a little bit lighter or browner or whatever, okay, but they're still our people getting slayed down unjustly, and we don't get no fucking justice for it because they hold themselves not guilty. Now, let me go here, okay? This is another reason. It's the book of Haggai 1:6, and it reads, "Ye have so much, and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag of holes." So you can't get ahead here, man. You can't get ahead here, man. Okay, you working, you busting your ass, and you can barely make ends meet, man. You busting your ass day in and day out, every week, okay? And what do you really have to show for it significantly? Not much, okay? And every time you think you're getting ahead, boom, a whole brand new bill pop up in the mail, and there's just always something that's happening here in Babylon the Great. This is why the Lord tell us to arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, and it's just clearly just not our rest, okay? Now let me just go ahead and grab one more and close this thing down, because the point is made. I didn't want to make it super long, but I do hope that it's edifying, okay? Let me go here, okay? And it's befitting to bring this out, Salakia. It's so befitting to bring this out. All right, this is the book of Ecclesiastes 1:18, and it reads, "For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow." So there you go, man. Let's read it one more time. "For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow." So again, like I said earlier, man, the more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding you have of the scriptures, okay, and just of what's happening, of reality, it's going to be sorrowful, man. It's going to be sorrowful. Okay, you're going to increase your sorrow. Okay, you don't know how much the men of the Lord go through. Okay, we shed plenty of tears within this walk. Okay, it's not easy, man. Okay, because you see it, you read it, and you go out in the world and you see it. Okay, with your own two eyes. Okay, so that increases your sorrow, and with that sorrow being increased, some anger can come in with that. So I'm going to close this one down. I hope it was edifying and exhortating. I'm going to shut this one down and give all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Hey, shalom to the next one. Shalom.